Everybody, welcome back to the Spurs 9501 podcast. I've got Soumyadeep from Kolkata Spurs with me here. He's going to do his post-match analysis on the recent 2-0 victory over West Bromwich Albion. Hello, Soumyadeep. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. I'm very well. Thank you for taking the time to be on the post-match analysis of Spurs 9501. So, Soumyadeep, tell us about your thoughts. The new formation that Jose started with today. He brought Lamela and Moura in, and he brought Sanchez in at the back. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I think it was pretty decent to be a more attacking prowess to the team, because that was lacking for the last three games, especially after the Liverpool game. I mean, against the game against West Brom. It was
Chelsea?
Against West Brom Albion, not the Chelsea one before that. We were just, the players were walking on the field like headless chickens. They didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't defend, they can't attack, nothing. And today it was a much stable team, but I think we could have done better, way better. Especially the big guns out there, Harry Kane and Son. I mean, both of them scored. They were on the score sheet, but there were many sitters, and Son was basically invisible except for the goal.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. How did it feel to have Harry Kane back in the team?
It felt great. I mean, finally it looked like a team, because the last two games, I don't know how to put it that way, but it felt great. And it would even feel greater if Reguilon was back there, because I don't know, there's something missing in the attacking play from the left side. Even though there's Son there, but still.
I think Ben Davies is struggling on the left side in terms of defence, so a lot of the opponents are attacking that way. But what was the benefit, do you think, of bringing in Luca Moura and Son into the and Lamela? How did they add to the game today?
With Luca Moura, you get a more dribbling thing to the squad. With Bergwijn, it's more like you get a defensive player who tracks back, but you don't get the creativity out there. Lamela, for a reason, he's called Lord Lamela. Like, if I'm an opponent player, the last thing I want is to have Lamela on the ball. I mean, the way he stares at opponent, it just scares the hell out of them.
He's got a lot of enthusiasm and his commitment, 100% commitment, enthusiasm, Yeah,
he's the perfect Mourinho player if you take Hojbjerg out of the picture. If we just get him a season without injuries, he could be a big asset for us.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. So tell me about did you like the intensity from the beginning? I mean, we have to put things in context. It was West Bromwich Albion. I mean, it's the worst team in the league because they're bottom for a reason. But still, it was a good performance, I think.
It was a good performance, but I think the one thing that worries me is the finishing.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's West Brom.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, we face Everton in FA Cup. Okay, and if we miss, as a Spurs fan, we have all been there. Our team misses chances, and we end up losing the game or drawing it up.
Yeah,
and we can't take the chances against Everton.
No,
so
that's going to be a hard game.
One thing that, definitely, because it's a knockout game.
Yeah. So, do you think Harry Kane missed those chances because he was a bit rusty, or?
I don't know the real reason, because, to be honest, even before he was injured, both he and Son. See, the thing when the season started is, if they get one chance throughout the game, they would score. That was their efficiency. But as the season went by, they started missing sitters and open nets, and a lot of them. And this is a crucial time for them to bring their shooting boots on more often.
Yeah. So, it's a hard period of games. We've got Everton, Manchester City. It's a tough period coming up now. So they needed a win under the belt, didn't they?
Definitely, because 3 game long. I mean, we were defeated in 3 games consecutively. It was a pretty hard week for us.
So, seeing as it's your first time on the podcast, what do you think about Jose Mourinho? Do you think he should be given more time, or do you think we should look to get a new manager in at the end of the season?
I think as fans, we rush too much. Even Poch was given a few years to adapt to the conditions. We can't blame Mourinho for anything that he's given, because these are not normal times. And even in Poch, there was top 6. Top 6 is a myth now. We have like top 10 and top 11. So it's hard to, stay in the leagues. Forget about top 4 and I think he should be given time. and not rush out like other clubs are doing right now, because we know his pedigree. We know what he can give to a team.
Yeah.
So
what's
some faith in him.
Yeah, put some faith in him. Okay, that's fair enough. So give us your overall analysis of the match. What you liked about the match, what you didn't like about our performance. Tell us that.
What I liked about the match was the total intensity of a team. It played like a team. If we played bad, we played bad as a team. If we played good, we played good as a team.
Right.
What I felt bad about the match is so-called big guns. Even Tanguy looked a bit, I don't know, knocked off or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this worries me because ultimately the team look at the players look up to the big guns. See, with Harry Kane, it looked a totally different team than what we have seen in the previous week.
Yeah. I think it also helped. I think it helped. Harry Kane had maybe a week, 10 days off, so he's very energized. A lot of these games are playing like 2 games a week. I know we say the professional athletes, they should be able to cope, but eventually fatigue comes in. So maybe a lot of them are quite tired.
Yeah, definitely. And this is what I was telling one of my fellow. We had a first training Kolkata Spurs today.
Yeah.
I'm telling one of my fellow Spurs men that everyone's mind is this one question that we were in the top of the table a few months back. What happened to us?
Yeah.
And I think this might be the reason, the same reason which happened to us in the beginning of the season, and it's happening us to again because the only difference is that we were phenomenal. We were phenomenal when we started, but now fatigue creeps in. You can't do anything like that.
No, that's true. Why do you think the form has dipped? We were top of the league in December, and now we're 6th or 7th or 8th, maybe. Why has the form dipped? Is it because other teams have got better?
Yes.
Is it because the other teams have improved?
Yes, exactly. A lot of people would hate me. I'm not saying the Spurs have gone bad or anything. It's that the other teams have picked up the intensity. They realize that this season wouldn't be like any other season.
Yeah.
Look at teams who are getting promoted. Leeds. They have a coach like Bielsa.
Yeah.
We have to acknowledge that. We have to respect each team in Premier League. We can't do it like we had done 10 years back or 5 years back. Everything has changed now.
But even West Brom is the bottom team, and they had 2 goals disallowed for marginal offside decision. So it could have been 2-2, you know.
And that's what I was saying, that Sanchez was kind of a lucky year, you know, because both of the time he was out.
He pushed the man to make him offside, didn't he?
Yeah. Mike was telling me that. Yeah. So he was quite lucky, and we can't take anything lightly. Not even Europe League, I think. Not even Europe League.
Sure. So Soumyadeep, give us your prediction for Everton on Wednesday. What do you think is going to happen?
I think 3-1. If the big guns put their shooting boots on.
3-1 to Tottenham, yeah?
Yeah, because I think Calvert-Lewin will score.
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin will score, I think that. And our defense line, if we choose the same one, I think we would suffer.
Yeah.
We definitely
So what changes would you make, Soumyadeep, for the match on Wednesday?
I would definitely put Dyer over Sanchez because, yes, maybe Dyer might not be the best defender out there, but I still trust him more than Sanchez.
Okay.
And Sissoko. I think Sissoko is needed.
Yeah. So you think Dyer is the lesser of 2 evils? Dyer and Sanchez.
Exactly.
Okay, Soumyadeep, very good to have your analysis. I know it's late in India, so thank you so much for your time. And we'll hopefully see you on the next post-match analysis. And are you going to say something in Hindi or Bengali for Tottenham? Come on, you Spurs?
In Bengali, the best probable quote would be Cholo Cholo Spurs. Okay.
Cholo Cholo Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Thank you very much, Soumyadeep. Excellent. Thank you.
My pleasure.